special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, against the 18th ranked team, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it comes out to the 25, no return attempted there. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run. Backwards open up this series. 2nd down and 16 now. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th. No fair catch, looking to return this punt. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the Tennessee offense will take over 1st and
10. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
There's the tackle. That's enough to move the sticks and give them a first down at the 41. The Volunteers come to the line in a hurry-up.
All right, Chris, here comes that tempo. Sometimes just getting that first down will kick them into that.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
And they misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Vols. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Looking downfield, it's Arnold. Catch hauled in here over the middle. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. First down here for this offense. They'll try the ground game here. Breaks in open space. They can't stop him. He's in the clear. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big game, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Possession last time, they punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Back to throw. It's Barnett. With the catch, it's Brazil. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Offense operating from the pistol. Here's the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Staley. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Vols will crank up the tempo.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. But they've had some great quarterbacks that have played here.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. The quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. And they'll finally let it fly deep to the right.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Barnett. That's caught. It's Davis. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He could be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Design quarterback run. Picks up the first, looking for more. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7. Here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. And we are deadlocked in the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee. Conference championship shift pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Touchdown, Volunteers. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms. They take some way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Back to throw. It's Arnold. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Good read here by the quarterback on the run-pass option. Makes the right read, just doesn't give his receiver a chance to make a play on the ball.
Incompletion brings up an important third down. Out of the gun now on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner will be brought down. Built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now from the pistol formation. Looking to throw. It's Barnett. Grab behind the line. It's Davis. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catching. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? It's the grab. It's Jefferson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to pass. It's Barnett. Fires it to the wideout. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Offense on the field is 4th down and 9. Looking for a man. He escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. That's great coverage on 4th down, and the defense will take over.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Pullman. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on 1st down now. From the shotgun, drops back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. The defense has got it.
Chris, this could end up being a critical play in this game. If they don't have a chance to come back and end up winning this game, the coach could look back at this very play and wonder if things could have turned out differently if they would have been able to hold on to the ball and gotten some points before the half.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On the run, it's Watson. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. To the air, it's Barnett. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
They'll kick it away here. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Finds his man. It's Coleman. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Grab near the sticks. It's Hamilton. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
To the air, it's Arnold. Looks right and lets it fly. But this one is broken up and ball's incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a 1st down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking for the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Powering through the defender. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, we're just here in this 1st half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
drive now. They begin at the 39. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. It's a quarterback keeper. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
You know, I like this quarterback's ability in the option game. He just doesn't do a good job of protecting the football here. You've got to be dialed in with your fundamentals, or it can cost you at any moment.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Nice grab. It's Coleman. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Tennessee, 21.
And they'll kick it off to begin the 2nd half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Scanning the field, it's Barnett. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking to scramble. On the run, he'll let it go. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. A deep shot to the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the 1st half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for bigger.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Dropping back, it's Arnold. This time a completion. Fights through a tackle. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
On the move now. Behind the line, it's Simmons. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up 1st down from the 31.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Pulls it in. It's Coleman. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. The shotgun running play call. Looks like Auburn will have the 1st down.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the 1st down.
First and 10 now for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Arnold. Defense is coming after him. And the senior quarterback off target there, threw behind him.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Pass rush closing in. The pass rush gets home.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To throw, it's Arnold. Looking downfield near the end zone. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
The 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Watson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying to find room. It's Watson.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to pass. It's Barnett. Makes the catch. It's Brazil. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. And the Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Hand off to the right side. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And the back gets the football. Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The sure hands. It's Watson. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Barnett. Pressure is coming. Makes the grab on the move. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. Now, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They come up 2 yards to the goal line. Can they punch it in here on 3rd down? Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, when you offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense is back out on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try. Can they get something going here? Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbound.
Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Scanning the field. It's Arnold. Back-to-back deep shots. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. They call the draw play here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Boy, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Leaning on the run game here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use, but at what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Using his legs, it's Lewis. Gets the first and still running. Many steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
To throw, it's Barnett. That's incomplete, even on a forced down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Touchdown, Tennessee. Still no answer for this offense.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hamilton. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? It's a sack. They've got it back at the 4-yard line.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Same tailback, another carry. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. The shotgun handoff here. As the first down is still going. They convert on third down and move the football to the 25.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this fourth quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.